Welcome to your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here's what's happening. The last time Brock Purdy played the Minnesota Vikings, he struggled turning the football over 2 times. So, Brock, what makes Brian Flores' defense so difficult?
Some teams throughout the league where you know what they're running, they're in quarters, 3 deep, man, like you know what they're running. With Minnesota, it's sort of an illusion fest. They want to make it seem like they're doing this, and then post snap they're dropping 8 into every which way. So they do a lot. It's hard for us to just grasp exactly what they're doing. So I think a lot of it is dropping back and post snap seeing the shell, the safeties, who's coming, who's not, and where I need to go with the ball from there. But it's definitely one of those outliers of a scheme that you have to get ready for.
It'll be interesting to see how Brock plays now that he gets another go-round against Brian Flores. It should help Brock that the guys around him are getting healthier. Everybody participated in some form in practice yesterday. Aaron Banks, Yetur Gross-Matos, Talanoa Hufanga, Jawan Jennings, Christian McCaffrey, and D. Winners were all limited. Now, before you get too excited, McCaffrey was limited last week and still didn't play in the game, but obviously, being able to go at all in practice is better than not being able to, so we'll see. Next up at the microphone was offensive line coach Chris Foerster, who apparently wasn't a huge fan of the play that Jordan Mason ran in for a touchdown, but it worked because of the way the 49ers wide receivers block.
Our guys do such. I mean, I can't say enough about our receivers. JJ, Debo, Ayuk, all of them. They're just crisp. They all get in there. They get dirty. They don't mind doing the hard work. They block linebackers. They dive safeties. They don't say no. They keep going. They keep trying. And he did such a good job. That's why I said to Florian and Kyle, I said, not my favorite play down there. But Kyle called it. But that's not the first time that we've called a play and it goes for 50 yards. I say, this play sucks, and that's 50 yards down the field. So.
And finally, we get to Nick Sorensen, who gave credit to the Niners offense for helping the defense get better.
We grew a lot by going against a really good offense every day for the entirety of training camp, and sometimes that can be humbling, but it's good. I used to like those days when we got our butts kicked. One time you guys said that we had such a big day and it was like however many picks, and I was like, it didn't feel like it out there because they had success too. Well, that's the truth, and that's how you grow. And I kind of like it when it had some back and forth, because if they didn't make it hard for us, how are we going to get better?
And then he took things in a really weird direction.
I don't feel good when I beat my sons in ping pong when they were 5 years old, 21-3. Like, some people might, I don't. I want to play someone that's a challenger. I'm not going to get any better. So, and that's the truth. I used to crush them. I still do. But yeah, I don't know. Ask them.
This sounds crazy to say, but hopefully the 49ers defense shows offenses the same amount of mercy that Nick Sorensen shows to his own small children. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Friday, just days after Tim Kawakami announced his departure from The Athletic, David Lombardi did the same. No news yet as of this recording where they are going, but I think an announcement is expected at some point today. If you want to read Lombardi's last column in The Athletic, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch, JT O'Sullivan's quarterback breakdowns are back. He has a Brock Purdy video up. It is fantastic. And there's one thing in there that JT saw, a new wrinkle that Shanahan has thrown in that he thinks the entire league is going to copy. If you want to watch it, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing you may have missed, it is apparently a very small world. Steve Young posted on social media after the Jets game that he got to meet Ricky Pearsall, and apparently Young's wife, Barbara, is longtime friends with Ricky Pearsall's godfather, which according to Steve Young means, quote, he's basically already part of the family. It's been great getting to know you. You're an inspiration, and we can't wait to see you dominate on the field. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network wherever you get your audio podcasts. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Make sure you click the bell so you'll get notified every single time we go live, which is every single weekday, and immediately following every 49ers game. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.